Alright, so we've talked about how to talk to people and how to get to know strangers and just some ideas on how to start conversations. And so this topic for today, which is the idea of expanding your market, really fits right in with that. So expanding your market is really one of the biggest things that you're going to have to do with this business. Now, when people start out in coaching and really any network marketing business, they hope for luck. They hope that they already have people in their circle who are going to want to buy whatever or join whatever, that their family's going to want to join up, all their friends are going to get into it. But that's not usually how it works. And it's a very amateur belief to have, and you quickly realize you're going to run through all the people that you know pretty quickly. I mean, most of us know a fair bit of people. Again, we have family, we have friends, we have high school friends on Facebook, coworkers. But you're going to run through those people known as your warm market very quickly. And then what? What if none of those people are interested in what you have to offer? Do you quit? I mean, if you're an amateur, you probably do. Or you say, well, it's my upline's fault, or the training wasn't good enough, or the product's not good enough. But it's none of those things. What it is just realizing that as a professional, you have to go out there and find the market that is interested in what you have to offer. Maybe nobody in your inner circle is interested in getting healthy or fit or, lowering their cholesterol or losing pounds or whatever. But there are plenty of people out there who would jump at this opportunity, who would be thrilled to be in a challenge group, who would be thrilled with the coaching opportunity. And it's your duty, really, to go and find those people and connect to those people. So how do you do that? How do you expand your market? Well, thanks to the beautiful internet, it's pretty easy to do it all from the comfort of your own home. Now, most of us are on social media, so we've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, Pinterest, Google+, LinkedIn, tons of forums out there, bodybuilding.com forums, MyFitnessPal. There are just so many of these networks out there where you can connect with people, and it can be on any topic. You can connect, like on MyFitnessPal, with people who are obviously looking to get their health and fitness in check, or you can find a Facebook group about Disneyland and connect over that. So the big thing with using social media, because there are so many options out there, it can be a little too appealing to try to cover everything, and then you spread yourself too thin. And that's not what you want to do, because I think to do a good job and to be genuine and to really form relationships with people, you have to be present and you have to be consistently active. Just like anything else, you have to be there. And if you're trying to juggle 50 social media networks, you're not going to be genuine or consistent or even probably able to remember every single thing you're doing and every single person you're talking to. So my suggestion is find the networks that work for you. For instance, for me, I feel great on Facebook. I feel really great on Instagram. Instagram is that's my jam. That's where I feel good. So that's where I work the most to connect with people. Now, other people do great on Twitter. That's where they can just connect with people and get talking and have regular conversations. Some people can really be good at LinkedIn. Other people, it might be specific Facebook groups. So you need to find what you're comfortable with. What territory are you most able to function in and communicate with and find it natural to connect with people? And where are you most active? Because there's tons of people in every single one of these networks. So if you're already feeling comfortable there, great. That's where you should be. Now, don't get me wrong, it's totally okay to go explore other networks. Like I recently started getting to Pinterest. But it just hasn't been clicking for me as much. So I still make sure to devote most of my time to Instagram. So it's okay to, dabble here and there and maybe find a couple other networks that you can connect with, but don't spread yourself too thin. So social media is a great, great tool for meeting a ton of people that you might not meet otherwise because they're people from all over the world, but it's really easy to overwhelm yourself. So pick a few networks or a few groups or whatnot that you feel comfortable using and stick with those and really use them to your advantage. Use hashtags, find trainings, get people talking to you. And it doesn't have to be about Beachbody. It doesn't have to be about fitness or products. Just get them talking. Talk about your hobbies. Talk about music, art, whatever. So aside from social media, wear and share is a great way to actually expand your network. Now, what does that mean? Well, say you wear a P90X hat, or an Insanity t-shirt, or a Brazil butt lift jacket, and you pass somebody in the street, or in the store, or in the movies, or at the gym, or wherever, and they're like, oh hey, I've tried that program, do you do it? And then you get to talking. We were at the airport, I think it was on our way to Vegas actually, or from Vegas, one or the other, and I was wearing my Insanity instructor sweatshirt, and somebody noticed it, and we got to talking to him and his family. We talked a lot about fitness and programs, and we told them we were coaches and that I was an Insanity instructor, and we talked for, quite in depth, and, we passed on our business card and everything. And it was totally not us provoking it. We were just happened to be sitting across from these people, and they got interested. And you never know when that's going to happen. Now, should you walk around labeled head to toe with every single logo we have at Beachbody? Probably not, because it looks a little ridiculous. But, if you wear a t-shirt there, a hoodie here, a hat there, you never know who might strike up a conversation with you, which takes off the pressure because then you don't have to do it. And then get to talking with them. They're interested in what you were doing. Talk about your experience with it, or ask them about their experience with it. Ask them questions about what they do, have they completed it, are they interested, oh hey, this just came out, just get to talking with them. So aside from the wear and share and the social media, if you're a parent, you go to school events, you go to sporting events, your kids have friends who in turn have parents, that's another really easy route to connect with people over something that you already have in common. And most likely, if you're at a sporting event, or at a show or something, and your kids are off doing their thing and you're just like hanging out, well, why not get to talking? So then there's also networking groups. There's groups in town. Now, this probably really depends on where you live, but I know being in Boston, we obviously have a ton of groups around here. Meetup.com is an excellent resource for that. So is Facebook. I found a young entrepreneurs group in the Boston area. I found Polish people in the Boston area, Europeans in the Boston area. A couple of years ago, I used to be in a hiking group in the New England area. And these are all great ways to meet people that have nothing to do with fitness. So you can, find connections in other ways and become friends with people and just have conversations. And if they're interested in what you have to offer as a Beachbody coach, they'll see it on your Facebook, they'll see it in your pictures and posts or whatever, and you guys can always connect off of that. And then there's the good old shopping. We go to the grocery store, we go to the mall, you go to CVS, maybe wear and share. Maybe you're just friendly and you say hi to people or hold the door, or something funny happens, you comment about it. You never know where you might strike up a conversation with a person who might be a game changer, or a person whose life you might change. So really, make eye contact, be friendly, say hi to people. It's okay, nobody's gonna bite your head off. Maybe in Boston they will. They'll at least give you a dirty look, but it's okay. You should still do it. So really, there's a whole host of ways to meet new people, and as a network marketing professional, it's a skill that you must learn, and it's a skill you must work on, because again, your warm market, so the people you already know, your friends, family, school buddies and all that, you're going to run through those people. So you need to expand beyond that and keep adding people on a daily basis to your market. And again, as we've talked about before, adding does not mean spamming with Beachbody posts. Adding means having conversations, exchanging phone numbers, commenting on people's clothing, just talking to people. And it's really something that if you want to be successful in this business, you need to get used to and you need to start doing on a regular basis. Even if it's 2 to 3 people per day, that adds up. But if you do nobody and talk to nobody, it doesn't matter how wonderful, your Facebook posts are, or if you're making little fitness videos, or if you're working your butt off to get in shape and you want to share it with the world. If you don't find people to share that with, you're sort of spinning your wheels, So as good as it is to do everything else that we talked up to this point, be consistent with your workouts, do your personal development, get knowledgeable in this business, you also have to just meet people and find new people to invite into the coaching opportunity or into your challenge groups or into just friendships with you. So I hope this video was at least a little helpful in getting you some ideas on how to go about finding new people and adding people to your network. And I hope this also highlights just the importance of needing to keep doing that on a regular basis and then treating it like a skill. Like any other skill you'd have to learn for work. This is a skill you learn for this job, and it's probably the strongest skill you can have, or at least the one skill that probably has the biggest impact. Because if you can talk to people and you can meet people, then even if 10% of your entire network really is interested in what Beachbody has to offer, 10% of 100 people versus 10% of 10,000 people, well, that's a pretty big difference. It's still 10%, but the absolute number is vastly different. And you want to go towards, the 10,000 more so than just the 100. So really focus on finding new ways to connect. Find ways that work for you, figure out what you're interested in and use that to find people that you can connect with. Because if you can't click with somebody, then you're not going to build that relationship. But if you both love Disney World, or you love Harry Potter, or you think Legos are the shit, then connect with that. Make them friends first. Make friends with their friends. Get to know them. Eventually, invite them to your free accountability group, or if you do fit clubs, invite them to that. And then when the time's right, you can invite them to your challenge groups. And when their time is right, they might join you. So really, that's the flow. Get out there, meet people, make friends, learn what they want, learn what they need, give them free tools, give them free assistance, and then when the timing is right, invite them to the opportunity. So I know this is a little long, but I do hope that this was at least helpful in giving you some thoughts and inspiration on how to connect with new people and how to work on expanding that network. Alright, so I'll see you tomorrow.